Hello friends, it's Michael here for Fortune Motorsports. Welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you as always. Earlier this week we spoke about the potential of Chase Briscoe joining Joe Gibbs Racing at the end of this year. Again, one of the 4 Stewart Haas racing drivers currently looking for a ride in the Cup Series next season. That's silly season 2025. It's as hot as the weather outside, so let's talk about it. But first, big news this week. It was confirmed Gene Haas will retain one of the 4 SHR charters and both Xfinity Series teams, which were rumored to stick around in some shape, form, or fashion under new management. They too will remain. Now, a lot of questions, a lot of questions with barely any answers. We know Gene Haas has 1 Cup ride, 2 Xfinity rides. We don't know the drivers, we don't know the manufacturers, and we don't know any sponsors. I can tell you just from a guess, from an educated guess, and it's not confirmed, it's just me following the trends, I would say. I think Cole Custer is the leading candidate for whatever the car will be in the Cup Series, whether it's the 00, which I think would be cool. It'd bring back the 00, which was the original Haas number in the early 2000s. Before Stewart Haas became a full team. Again, Gene Haas had a previous Cup Series team, for those that didn't know. I don't know if they'll stick with Ford or if they'll move back to Chevrolet. The original Haas team was a Chevrolet team. Stewart Haas Racing originally began as a Stewart Haas team with a strong technical alliance with Hendrick Motorsports. Is that a possibility? I doubt they'll go to Toyota. So, hey, maybe we see the 00 Chevrolet Camaro back in Cup Series piloted by Cole Custer next season. Wouldn't that be something? What if I'm willing that into existence right now? We'll have to wait and see. As far as the Xfinity rides go, I can see Riley Herbst staying in the 98 and them possibly moving Haley Deegan over. If she brings strong enough sponsorship and funding, I can see them definitely moving her over to the Haas organization. That is if it sticks with Ford. Again, a lot of unknowns at the moment. So let me know down in the comments, what's your predictions? I want to know what you guys think. I usually find that interesting to see if we're on the same wavelength or not. Speaking of silly season, I spoke about it on the channel earlier this week. You know, I'm a diehard Martin Truex Jr. fan. This past weekend at Iowa, he announced he'd be stepping away from full-time active Cup Series competition at the end of this year. Didn't rule out any Cup races next year, hinted at the possibility of doing some Xfinity Series races, which I can definitely see Truex doing with Joe Gibbs Racing next year. But who's going to land that 19 ride? I spoke about it in a video earlier this week. You can go back and check that out if you'd like to. The leading rumored candidate has been Chase Briscoe. Now, a few weeks ago, Briscoe was kind of linked towards Wood Brothers Racing, which I could believe. Harrison Burton's underperformed in that 21 car. Sorry, he took over from Matt DiBenedetto, and his results are not even as good as Matty D's were. So, sorry, let's be honest. I could have believed that, but now, today, with Christopher Bell doing some media interviews, I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I'm going to upload a short of it later here on the channel. Bell might have slipped the beans like the Tom Holland of NASCAR and spoiled the fact that when Chase comes in, and I know he ain't talking about Chase Elliott, so it's pretty much all but confirmed Chase Briscoe is going to take over the 19 ride for Truex. And again, as a diehard Truex fan, as a guy that's been riding with that dude since Spingate and been a big fan of his for years with every team he's been a part of, I think Briscoe is a solid choice to put behind the wheel of that car. So that's our news for this week. Just wanted to brush over that. Haas will remain in the Cup Series. How far do you guys think they're going to go? As a single car organization, I think, and I feel bad saying this, but honestly, first year out the gate, with all this happening with SHR and everything, I don't think they're going to be a race-winning contending team or playoff team. I think they're going to kind of be 30th to 25th, but slow progression is progression nonetheless, and I can definitely see if the effort and the energy is put into it, them growing into another strong Chevrolet team. But with that being said, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm excited about the races this upcoming weekend at New Hampshire. I heard it's going to be a rainy weekend, so we'll have to wait and see. With that being said, though, please make sure to like that video, hit that subscribe button. If you are yet subscribed to Fortune Motorsports, I'm Michael, and I will see you next time.